It is still the lead story this hour. ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa will today deliver the party's January 8th statement in Khayelitsha in Cape Town in the Western Cape. Preparations are underway at the venue where the ANC will hold its 113th birthday celebrations. Speaking at the party's fundraising gala dinner in Cape Town last night, Ramaphosa says the ANC remains the people's party despite its challenges and electoral setback. He says despite their dismal loss in the 2024 elections, the party is still loved by many. For the first time, the ANC lost its majority, which it enjoyed since 1994, scooping 40% of the votes and forced to co-govern with 9 other political parties. We now cross back to our reporter Samkele Maseko for an update on what's happening in Khayelitsha this morning. A very good morning to you again, Samkele. Thank you so much for joining us. We've heard earlier on ANC spokesperson Mahlengu, being on the charm offensive and just highlighting some of the gains the ANC has made since its formation. And yesterday, President Cyril Ramaphosa at the gala dinner saying that the ANC is still pretty much loved by the masses. Is it still the case where you are, like in your conversations with the different people there? What's happening?
Well, Simpure, what we can say is that when the president of the ANC, Cyril Ramaphosa, went to Delft on Thursday, he got a huge reception from the people of Delft living in deplorable socio-economic conditions. You come to Khayelitsha, they were received well until that particular incident of that individual who had asked and instructed the deputy president of the ANC to leave his family home. But I'm going to bring in the regional secretary of the ANC Women's League in the Dela Omar region and ask her, is the ANC still even alive in the Western Cape? Do you have an ANC in the Western Cape? Because year in and year out during elections, you've been receiving defeats from the Democratic Alliance.
You know, the ANC is alive in the Western Cape. The only thing that is hitting us is those parties that are breaking away from the ANC. That's the first problem. Secondly, is that most of the people, as a time for voting, they don't go to voting station. But nevertheless, they don't state why they are not going to the voting station. But I am appealing to them that ANC needs them. They need to come back. Otherwise, ANC is alive. We are still holding up the flag of the ANC. You'll see, we'll show you today what we are made of in this region, Dela Omar in the Western Cape.
When you look at this particular region of Dela Omar, you go to Delft, you go to Khayelitsha, you go to Gugulethu, you go to Mitchell's Plain and other areas, particularly your coloured and your black townships. It's deplorable conditions and squatter camps. What is it that you are doing as an African National Congress to make sure that in council you are able to get budgets in order to improve the lives of these people living in these deplorable socio-economic conditions? Fortunately,
you know very well that the DA does not care about the people that are staying in squatter camps, nor giving them housing, which means they are not working for the people. First of all, bear in mind that the ANC is not in government in the Western Cape, especially in the metro, where we have few councillors that are representing the ANC because people are not voting. Not that we cannot win the Western Cape. If people can stand up, all those that budget and everything that is affecting them was going to be corrected, and we're going to do service delivery to them. The fact remains is that we're not in charge in terms of the local government. We're not represented in majority in the city of Cape Town. Hence, we'll be sitting with a crisis. So we're appealing to the voters once and again that if they go and vote, we'll be able to make a difference.
But are you an effective opposition? You can't be perpetually complaining without bringing solutions to council through the various budget committee meetings that are held for the IDPs that are continuously held in the municipality in preparation for budgets of a particular financial year.
I think you understand that when it comes to IDP, the DA is running away with the IDP programs, with the IDP engagement. Lastly, as we have seen that we're in Cape Town in legislature, when we're going to discuss the Bella Bill, the DA ran away and wanted to pass some other laws. When the people were against that, they decided to run away. We cannot be able to pass all the laws that are put because we don't have a majority. But come the local government will show them what we are made of. I think by lapho bakoyo.
When you look at this particular area, the ANC usually goes to a stadium. You'd go to the DHL Stadium, you'd go to the Athlone Stadium. This time around, we are here at this particular Memorial Park. Does that speak to the demise of the ANC love and support within this province and region of Dela Oma and the Western Cape?
As Nobala of the ANC, Comrade Fikile, have stated that they decided as an NEC to bring the ANC closer to the people, to bring the ANC where voters of the ANC are. We are not embarrassed that we are having this event, 113 years celebration in Khayelitsha. That means the ANC does think that they need to go back to basics. This is the basics. That's where the voters of the ANC are.
But you've practically become a Pan-Africanist Congress of Azania, where the non-racial character of your movement has diminished, particularly when you look at how your president, when you went to Athlone, there were no colors within that particular area. Where are the other minority groups within the Western Cape in your structures and ranks to be able to attend this 113th birthday anniversary?
I think, Samkele, this gathering will prove you wrong, that we do still have people that are supporting the ANC. You must understand that in other colored areas, the ANC support dropped, but the last election, as we have seen the outcome of the voting pattern, we are coming stronger, including in those areas that you are calling it colored areas. Step by step, we'll go there, we'll fix the ANC.
What are you waiting to hear from your president of the ANC, Cyril Ramaphosa, as he takes onto the podium to read that January 8 statement as a resident of the Western Cape and as a leader of the ANC Women's League in the Western Cape?
We hope that the president will cover the issue of job creation, first and foremost. Secondly, we hope that the president will cover and give instructions to the security services in terms of people that are affected by gender-based violence, fighting for the rights of everyone equally so. We are also expecting from the president that he'll give a message, and that message that he's going to give will be implemented, either passed in parliament, issues of Bella Bill, where children can be given a right to study on their preferred language, as like any other private school, that people are educated on their language and they are excelling. So we hope that all those programs and the implementation of the NHI to accommodate the health issues of those that can't afford. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That is the regional secretary of the ANC Women's League here in the Dela Oma region. As you can see, members of and supporters of the ANC have started arriving. They are filling up this particular first marquee on our left-hand side. And later, when the others of the members of the ANC and supporters start trickling in, they will go to this particular marquee in the middle center, which will be relatively left to those whom are VIPs and guests of the African National Congress, particularly from the African continent that you saw yesterday at the gala dinner. Then the far one on the right, other members and supporters of the ANC will effectively occupy that marquee as well. And there's an overflow area right at the back of these marquees, and the stage has effectively been set up there. As you can see, one of the ANC's organizing team in the SGO, Mandla Ngwane, currently there on the stage, testing where the president of the ANC will ultimately read and deliver the January 8 statement. Simpiwe.
All right, Samkele, we'll leave you there for now. Thank you so much for your update. Samkele Maseko there speaking to us live from the Mandela Park Stadium in Khayelitsha as the ANC prepares to host its 113th birthday celebrations.